Hello everyone, today is Thursday, June 20th. It's almost 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, about a half hour before the regular session close. I haven't made a video in a while of our regular charts, and nothing's really changed. They continue to be very consistent without any additional market research or anything else, just trading by themselves. Our same templates have been doing really well. What's different is that I've mostly went to just trading a single contract and cutting most of the profit targets in half approximately. First up is the time and sales here. You can see the E-mini S&P currently trading at 2956.50 at 3:30. First up is the crude oil on a Super 8 tick, and this has been a chart that we've shown a lot, and I've changed the goal on this to $500 on a single contract, with the first target being 50 ticks. So if you get a runner on your first trade and it's 50 ticks, then you hit your goal, and that's exactly what happened here. This is also using line break logic, so even though the entry was a little late, the line break logic on this chart has worked pretty well. This hit its 50 tick goal and had a market order when it hit its goal and 1 tick of slippage and finished at 490. I also have a video from yesterday which I didn't post, and this chart was in there. I'm going to bring that over in a second. Okay, so this is a new chart. I only plotted this for the first time yesterday, and it hit its goal yesterday, and I'm going to show that in a moment. But this is based on the idea of a very small time frame with a higher time frame filter of Super 4 tick, and this is also using our line break logic. And this is a regular 2 Renko bar, but it's a limit order with a 3 tick pullback, because a 2 Renko bar to reverse in the other direction has to go 2 ticks. So very often you get some noise here, so I'm kind of capitalizing on pulling back a full bar plus a tick, and using the line break logic and the higher time frame filter keeps you from getting whipsawed and taking these trades in the opposite direction. So this is trading a single contract with a goal of 16 ticks. The idea here being 16 ticks in the ES is $200 per contract. So I figure if you get 2 winning trades out of this, you'll hit your goal of 375. And what happened today was excellent positive slippage. There was 2 trades. Okay, so here's the 2 Renko chart from yesterday, and here's the date and time from yesterday. I made it late last night, but notice there's no H on the trades. The chart wasn't refreshed, but the trades took place right off the open. A little bit better action than today, but same situation, 2 trades. And so this concept appears to be very valid. We'll see how it goes going forward, but so far 2 winning days in a row on that. Here is the Super 8 tick. This is also from yesterday, and you can see the date here, and then the date is always up here in the title bar of the chart, but yesterday there was 2 trades back to back and it hit its goal. Once again, the line break logic here working pretty well, not taking blue bars in the opposite direction. This is from yesterday as well, the DAX on a Super 6 tick with the step MA moving average and our open range filter. And I'm going to show today what happened on this chart today as well. Okay, here's the DAX on a Super 6 tick with the open range filter and the step MA moving average. And what I did was I changed the open to 3 a.m. the trade time instead of 9:30. So this started trading at 3 a.m. instead of 9:30. Yesterday's chart was 9:30, but still kind of did the same effect here. You can see the step MA not allowing short trades here, doing a very good job of kind of smoothing out these normal pullbacks in the market. So this is trading a single contract and has a goal of 500, and a straight 45 ticks is about 500 or more in the DAX. So this hit its goal and had a couple ticks of slippage. Okay, the mini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick. This one has the Super Renko 8 higher time frame and a single contract with a 32 tick target. 450 is the goal. So this hit its goal. It had 3 trades. There was a loser here, and the drawdown was $150 on a single contract, and then came back with 2 back-to-back winners here. So I actually did run 2 DAX Super Renko 6 tick chart with open range filter, one starting trading at 3 a.m. and then one starting trading at 9:30. So this is today's version of that chart. So this is exactly the same as what I showed in the video yesterday, and almost an identical trade. Right off the open, hit its goal. The goal on this being 525 and 45 tick profit here. And so this hit its goal and had 1 tick of slippage. Very nicely done here. Did not take the opposing trade, even though the step MA filter was in agreement on this swing. Because of the daily range filter, it can't go long here. So this filter kept this from happening here. Okay, the NASDAQ on a 150 Heikin Ashi tick chart trading 2 contracts was moderately active here. And here's your equity curve in full. Finally hitting its goal of 500 at around 12:30 noontime. This is using the open range filter, but I don't have it plotted. So I'm just going to plot the indicator on here so we can see it. Okay, so here I've plotted the open range filter in. So the market's sold off and never made it above the open. So all these trades were short trades. And as I said, moderately active, but still ended up hitting its goal. And the negative drawdown here was very small. It was only to be less than $50 here was the actual drawdown. And then it came up and hit its goal of 500 without any slippage. It's a limit order with a 3-tick pullback. Okay, the mini S&P on a Super Renko 6 tick with our line break logic. The drawdown here was less than $100, and it came back and hit its goal. The goal here is 375, and so it did 362.50, had 1 tick of slippage. Okay, next is the crude oil on a Super Renko 4 tick with a Super Renko 6 tick higher time frame. It's a limit order with a 1 tick pullback, a goal of 450, and this had 0 drawdown. There was basically a total of 3 trades here, kind of spaced out over a period of 2 hours. Okay, this is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick, starting trading at 12:30 noon. And I usually ran this on a Super Renko 6 tick chart, but on this one I went with a pretty low goal of 350 on a single contract, a limit order with a 2-tick pullback, and a goal of 350. So this drew down about $175 and then recovered from that with these 2 trades and still finished at 337.50. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.